Good evening and welcome to Monday, August 28th, East China School District Regular Board of Education meeting. If you would please stand with me for a moment of silence and Pledge of Allegiance. Thank you. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay, thank you. We'll move right into items of interest, recognition, and inquiry. Board of Education members, does anybody have anything?
I just wanted to say thanks to all of our employees for everything that you've done to get the buildings ready. I also want to give a special shout out to the custodians who are now back in our group as members of the East China School District. And I talked to Bob Rose, and I know that they have worked their tails off to get the buildings, and he's really proud of how the buildings look. So thank you to everybody, but I wanted to give them a special. And I know Craig has been putting in tons of hours, his team, so we all have, or you all have, so thank you.
We appreciate all of you.
Yep.
Anybody else?
Yeah, I did. I wanted to do a quick blurb. I am a proud member of our East China Education Foundation. We are a group that, I'm going to read it because I was worried I was going to trip on my words. A group that exists for the purpose of providing an endowment fund through the St. Clair County Community Foundation, which will provide enrichment activities for the students of the ECSD. Now, I'm saying that because we are getting ready to open up our grant application starting on September 11th, and we'll go for about 4 weeks, and in October we'll be presenting to any member of the East China School District staff that would like to apply. Those applications will be open. There's a couple of fundraisers every year. We have a golf outing and the Chili, how do you say that? 5K. Chili Heart 5K. So all the monies raised from that go towards those grants. And it's one of my favorite committees to be a part of. So looking forward to our October meeting and seeing what is going to be available to our staff members.
Great, thank you. Anybody else?
Something.
Yep.
I'd just like to take a moment to acknowledge the passing of Mr. Robert Beatty, longtime school board president, RESA president, bond supporter, referee, big time supporter of East China Marine City High School in particular. On the board when I got hired 17 million years ago, so really just a fine member of the community. Passed away earlier this month.
Yeah, very sad. Suzanne?
Thank you. Good evening. I want to echo Mr. Miller's thoughts on Mr. Beatty. He was a great supporter for me during the bond campaigns and always had the best interest of East China School District in the forefront. I also want to take a moment to thank Brad Robbins for his service to the East China Education Foundation. He has stepped down but remains on the board as president, and Mike Demogowski has stepped forward yet again to lead this group, and I appreciate his leadership. So thank you very much. And finally, I'm just looking forward to welcoming the teachers and the staff back on Wednesday, August 30th for the 23-24 school year. Thank you.
Great, thank you. Okay, our next item is the consent agenda. A motion is needed for the approval of minutes from the regular Board of Education meeting on July 24th, 2023, the special board workshop on August 17th, 2023, the approval of payments of bills, financial statement and schedule of investments, and the appointment of teachers.
So moved.
Support.
Are there any comments or questions? All in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Okay, motion carries. We will move on into our department reports. Are there any department reports this evening? Yes.
Thank you. On behalf of the Personnel Department, I just want to wish everyone a good evening and to say that we are excited to welcome back, as Superintendent Saibula had mentioned, welcome back all the staff, but especially all of our new staff members, all 80 of them. So
Wow.
that includes the custodians that were mentioned earlier, plus 26 new teachers and a lot of parapros, support staff. So we're very excited to welcome them for the 2024.
A lot of new faces.
23-24 school year. Thank you.
Good evening, everybody. For the curriculum department, I just wanted to say thank you to the teachers that have spent a lot of time this summer formally meeting with myself, Lacey Fisher, and some other committees, planning ahead to the school year around intervention, our enrichment, our MTSS work, the professional learning for our new programs, trying to get us in the best possible shape heading into the 23-24 school year. So thank you.
Great, thank you.
So, visited the Marine City campus today. There's over 130 trades workers down there actually today on the site working, so
Oh,
rest assured, there's a lot of people down there working very hard to get everything done and everything ready for the start of school.
great, thank you.
Good evening from the business office, and the update that I have for this evening is that our facility use software is up and running. So anyone that would like to inquire about utilizing any space within the district, they can do that through the website, the East China School District website, resources, and the facility use. So they're welcome to check it out.
Great, thank you.
Busy summer for us in technology, just a couple highlights. 240 classrooms removed all of the old smart boards, projectors, computers. 14-year-old systems are gone with the new smart suite installations. Over 100 office computers with dual monitors and new Chromeboxes and keyboards and mice all set up, ready to go. We're excited to have staff come back. We know it's going to be a learning curve, but we're excited. We have a good plan in place with some tech teacher leaders, some parapros at our building that are going to help us with support. So I think we have a good system and we're ready to go. We're excited about finally getting moving forward with new technology. For community, all the equipment that we pulled out for the classrooms, we are going to have a garage sale. Let me get the right date. October 7th, we're going to have a community garage sale. We'll have more information on our Facebook and our website. So if anybody wants a computer that's a little bit older,
It's exciting,
we'll
thank
make
you.
you a good deal.
Gently used, okay.
Good evening. With respect to safety and security for the district, just want to first start out by saying, last year, my first year in the job, I'm very happy with the progress that we made. We put a solid foundation in place on which we can build this year, and I'm looking forward to doing that. And to that end, a couple of different projects that we're working on right now. We're putting the Raptor Visitor Management software into play in the buildings, which will give us greater accountability for who's in our buildings day to day. I worked with Carrie Mackey over the summer. We are putting all new AEDs across the district, so all the AEDs will be the same, they'll operate the same. So that's kind of a nice project for us. With Jess Broll, we've developed a threat assessment protocol that we've rolled out to our principals and assistant principals, which is going to give us some consistency, some fairness, accountability across the district when we do threat assessments, which I think is going to help us a great deal.
Sounds great, thank you. Okay, we'll move on to committee reports.
So this afternoon, the Election and PR Subcommittee met to discuss looking towards the operating mills election renewal, which will be in February or March of 2024. The date of the election is not set yet. Legislature hasn't taken action, but it'll either be February or March of 2024 for a renewal on our current operating mills for East China School District, which equates to about $14 million of our budget.
Yeah, big deal.
Yep. Thank
Very
you.
important. Okay, so let's move on then to information and discussion items. We have the superintendent evaluation.
During the board workshop, we discussed moving the superintendent evaluation cycle or the calendar to a calendar year from January, wrapping up in December from the current school year calendar. And it was discussed that during this change from a school year to a calendar year, that it would be my job to work towards a strategic plan renewal process with MASB.
Correct. Very good. Okay, so that wraps all of that at. At this time, the board's going to go into closed session, so a motion is needed that the Board of Education go into closed session pursuant to Section 8 of the Open Meetings Act, Act 267 of 1976, or discussion connected to the discipline of a student.
So moved.
Support.
Can we have a roll call, please? All in favor? You're fine. Please go ahead, sorry.
Secretary Disbrow?
Yes.
Trustee Becker?
Yes.
Trustee Westbrook?
Yes.
Vice President Eva?
Yes.
Trustee Miller?
Yes.
Treasurer Seeger?
Yes.
And President Harden?
Yes. Okay, so motion carries. So we'll be going into closed session. When we come back, we'll pick up with our recognition of persons wishing to address the board. Thank you.